Hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Okay. I'm gonna send out the tweets first, and then we can get started. All right, okay, now we can get started. So yesterday we finished basically all of the definitions of the model that we're gonna use for GraphQL query result. And what we also did is that we switched back to system.text.json and system.text.json dot serialization for deserializing our objects. But we ran into some issues. So basically we're gonna try to see what went wrong over there. So let's see. I think the conversion might all right, so let's go into the exceptions and see if we can catch anything from the from the conversion. By the way, I think the system right now is more scalable than before, because right now we like all of the conversions happen with decorators. So we put the converter in the model instead of passing them into the serializers, which helps the whole system to be more scalable, because you don't have to modify the serializer in the service every time, right? So you can just as you define more models, you just basically put the converters on top, and whenever you need to run a query, you get the results by passing in the type. So the service itself is unaware of the result you want. The query, you're passing in the variables or the converters, so it's very it's running very independently. All right, okay, so let's take a look what we're having here. Vader port request and a port request. All right, so we did get something. What is the exception? Invalid start of a value, path, line number, position. That's fair. $135 for my converters, so not my converters, helper, and timeline item 135. Do I have 135? I mean, sorry. It's timeline item, right? $135 is the exception. Oh, okay. I see what you mean here. So one of these lines are throwing something. I mean, it'd be great if I know what you're throwing here. I mean, like, why are you throwing here, right? Like, I don't even know. Which is okay, let's look into it. So, let's copy the value, coming here, and we'll just paste it. After pasting it, let's read. I'm starting to think none of these is helpful. All right. Yeah, I don't see anything. Like, this is long. Don't get me wrong, but as far as I can see, it's not really telling me which property is not reading correctly. But you know, as we know, we have discovered many typos that I had. And I wouldn't be surprised if for one of the models that I have a typo over there, which causes the conversion to not work. So what I'm gonna do here is very simple. We may need to check the spelling, which is a tedious work. Don't get me wrong. I think all of the names are fine right now. That's why the conversion works. I mean, that's why the compiling works. But that doesn't mean the underlying properties are also spelled correctly. So yeah, let's take a look at each of them. Wait a minute. Capitalization shouldn't really matter because I have that being ignored in the settings, but that being said, this should be changed to lowercase. Will close target. Okay. Well, that's one thing. I don't think that's the cause of the problem, but that's one thing. Oh, actually, I wonder if it's about the enums. Yeah, I'm gonna check all the spellings first and then do a little experiment about the enums to find out if they are truly converted to the enums, or are they just confusing about what it should be. All right, we need to see the minimizable. Is it viewer can where do we have it? All right, so viewer cannot update reasons. All right, okay, that's fair. Okay, so it's mostly good. Sorting, it's very boring to go over the model names. but we have to we have to go through them just to make sure that we're not making any mistakes just for a simple typo, right? We don't want to be debugging like hours and later on find out that it's just like because of my stupidity and me not able to write simple English words to cause this trouble. But anyways, now that we know, let's move on to an experiment. So basically, let's just open a new terminal tab and go into my code, JSON test, right? And then we can be like, okay, now we can open. All right, so let's just see what we have. All right. Okay, now that we have this, we can open up something. First of all, we're gonna have a class here. So let's make a new class. Let's call it foo.cs, right? So let's use namespace of what is the project again? JSON test, right? We want a class of foo, right? And basically what we also need is an enum. We can call it bar, so we can have a dog bar and a cat bar. All right, I don't know what it means to have bars, but okay, so here we'll just have like alright, so we can do get and set for this. And over here, what we're gonna do, right? So here we can do this. Var JSON text is right. So here's the object, and we're gonna have a bar. Okay. And inside we're gonna have a dog bar. And this whole thing is supposed to be a foo, all right? And let's see, var is, yep, all right, so we're gonna need to have using system.text.json, right, and using system.text.json.serialization, and probably we're gonna need JSON serializer dot deserialize. We want a foo, and we're gonna be using that as well. And we're gonna pass in JSON text, right? Basically, and then new options of case And sensitivity is what do we do over here? So let's go into services and this one. So insensitivity is true, right? So basically property name because insensitivity is true, and that should take care of the whole thing. Just for the formatting, let's do this, and let's do this, that. All right. Okay, good. Everything's good. What am I doing? Foo.bar. All right, okay, so let's try this. All right, so yeah, so something's wrong, right? JSON value cannot be converted. And here's the thing, right? They don't recognize this. So let's try having a converter. It's a JSON converter, right? Should be a JSON converter. Yep, JSON converter, and we're gonna convert it to a bar. Oh, public class. All right, so JSON converter is gonna be from JSON serialization, and we're gonna need to implement some of the things. And what we're gonna do here is to be like, hey, so I know you got something, right? So var value should be JSON serializer dot deserialize. We just want it to be string. All right. Or you know what? This is not very effective. Let's see if we can do. Let's see if we can do string enum. That'd be great. Can we do this actually? So just go into the models. Let's just find one enum. All right. Let's find one enum if we could. None of these are. Is that okay? All right, you know what? Let's do an experimentation. So if we do this, right? Nope. this, and we do this, copy. All right, is that gonna work? Cannot. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, so this is using a converter, unfortunately, and yeah, so that's what we're gonna do if that's the case. If that's the case, let's just write the converter. Okay. So what we're gonna get is basically a string. So I'm not too reader and options, right? And yeah. So wait, ref reader. Yeah. So switch on value if it's okay, and let's do something like this to catch whatever else is possible. And over here, let's just do return. Nope, here we can just throw. Nope, actually, that should be it. Let's just throw something. Something went wrong. All right, that's descriptive enough. And we're gonna say, hey, seems like you're gonna be using a converter. And we are going to copy the syntax from here because I don't know how to do it. All right, so copy the converter name over here. Everything should be fine. Now, if we run it again, okay, there you go. It's working. Cool. So that's probably what's wrong with our case as well. So basically, what we have to do is just to find out how many enums we have, right? And search for enum. But we're gonna do it in here. All right, so we have this many enums, and for all of them, we're gonna need converters. Okay. Oh my God, that's gonna be all of them. Jesus. No worry. We just have to keep going. All right. So okay. Let's get started. So converters. You know what? I think it's time to get some converters in here. So these are JSON converters. Okay. And we're gonna add a new class in here called what is this? Author association. All right. PRConv author association. And this is gonna extend from JSON converter what? And we're gonna convert it to author association. So we're gonna be using, oh come on, all right, we're gonna be using the DTOs and we're gonna be using system.text.json, and here we're gonna implement the class. Over here we're gonna be doing this. So value equals to JSON serialization. It's almost right, but not quite. We only want a string at this point. So ref of reader and options. All right, so let's switch on value. And basically we'll want all of these, right? So, oh God. Actually, no, just return author. So CA dot yourself, okay, and so default is going to be the same. What's going on? Oh, did I accidentally delete something? I'm sorry. No, actually, I'm not sorry. I don't think I deleted something. You should belong here, and you should be from there. Am I missing something? Switch on the value, and in different cases we return a bunch of things. Is this not recognized? It is recognized, right? It's recognized, and all of the members are recognized. And yeah, what's wrong with it? Am I missing something? Not all code returns. All right. That have worked. Okay, sure. Exception. Could what am I doing? Does that not work? What? What was wrong with that? My God, Visual Studio kills me sometimes. I really don't know what was wrong with that. But anyways, now that we have it, we should have this. And we should copy the name. And we should be importing the namespaces. All right, this one should be good. Moving on to the next one. Okay. Hate doing this, but this is what we kind of have to do right now. So adding another one. So this is also PR conv deployment state. Okay. Here we want JSON converter that converts to, not converters, converter deployment state. Nope. No. Okay. Oh, come on. Don't be unresponsive on me. Like, this is what I get. My God, it kills me. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Okay. That was really something. Okay. Get the thing. And over here, we want default to also be this. All right. And at the end, we do what we always do. We do this. We do this. And this time we say cannot convert deployment state. All right. That's something. That's something. I don't understand why it takes this long to get suggestions. It didn't used to be like this, right? It used to be really fast in Visual Studio 2019 and even in VS Code. And here it's just like, oh my god, I'm just gonna decide I want to be slow today and for the rest of the days. So deal with it, you know. It's really something. All right, second one down. Moving on to this one. I know the library has all of these classes, maybe, right? Maybe has all of these enums defined, and probably I can use their string enum. But you know, since I'm writing the whole thing myself, I want to do the fetching, the converting top to bottom. So I don't have to depend on the library. If they're missing a few and then I have to add them in a way, it's kind of hard. So yeah, doing everything myself here. So this is PR conv deployment status state. All right. JSON JSON converter, deployment status state. Bring in the suggestions, which we have to wait for. Good. I mean, who wants to be fast in life, right? We all want to be slow, so we can have time to take a sip of coffee. Okay, here and that. Alright. Can always have this line for the first line, and I'm gonna copy all of this. Okay, gonna do this and do this and go to case. And they are deployment status state dot themselves. All right, and here we also have default being this. And sorry. Here we just want to throw no exceptions, telling them, hey, we can't convert it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about this. And you know, just have to wait for Visual Studio to catch up, because it doesn't know what I typed. It couldn't keep up. Yeah, don't worry about it, buddy. Just catch up, man. still saying I have some errors here. I know not all path return something. I have the throw over here. Just gimme. I don't know what this is waiting for here. Yep, I can hear the fans now. So the computer is really turning up. What's going on? Why is why is Visual Studio so slow at interpreting my my code here? What is happening? So this is the status state, right? So let's close it, reopen. Is it still erroring out? Yeah, like it doesn't even recognize some of the things. Well, at some point you just have to, oh, okay, there we go. It starts to recognize it. I have no idea why it was this slow, like it was just unbearably slow. And I've decided not to wait for the thing to catch up, so I'll just copy and paste everything. Just copy them myself. Alright, not gonna worry about it. On to the next one. Gonna preemptively call. Oh, no. What the hell is that? And copy the usings. Alright, and we're gonna add a new class. And it's gonna be called prconv div side. Alright. Maybe I should rename them all to be like the name and converter. It's probably a much catchier name for a converter, but you know what? We already went on a path, so why bother, right? So these are gonna be all we need. We're gonna JSON converter of div side, and all we need to do is to implement the abstract class, which we just still have to take a while to think about. Oh, finally! Oh my god, that was so fast. Really? Visual Studio, like, why are you so slow? Why are you so slow? All right. And at this point, VS Code should have known, okay, you've completed this whole thing. Good job. everything should compile, no problem. Nothing is wrong. Good job. But it's like, no, I'm not recognizing anything. Everything is wrong. Please don't go on. Really? Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna move on because I know I wrote it correctly, right? So on to the next one. That's not a enum, but that is, and that is. So I have 3 more to go. Okay. So for the 3 more, can I do this? Is that no? Yeah, these 2. All right, finally came to, huh? This one is prconf pull request review comment state. All right. It's gonna take a while to create a class for some reason. Public, and for all of y'all, I'm gonna replace you with only 3 usings. Boom, magical. JSON converter of this name, which is long, so I'm not gonna type it. I'm gonna take my chances of how long this action will take. So we're stopping today as soon as I get the deserialization to work, because this is taking a lot out of me. I mean, oh my god. Imagine how long it took just to fetch data from API, right? Granted, we're doing something custom, like extremely custom, like that's the whole definition of GraphQL, is that with the same endpoint, the data you get can be extremely custom to your use case. So we couldn't really compare, but you know, in the good old days, with JavaScript and Node, I just do axios.get and get the data. JSON is like native to JavaScript, so there's no like parsing, deserializing, or that sort of thing. Everything just works. But this is not interpreted code. Things needs to be compiled, needs to be deserialized, serialized, or all that sort of stuff. So I'm not saying, you know, one is better than the other. It's just I'm not so used to work with things like this or in this way. So yeah, I don't know. As for me, I'm like, I consider things like this a little waste of time, because you're not really delivering value. You're just being miserable. Return pull request review comment state this thing, and default is going to be this, right? And we're here. We'll just throw something really quickly, really nice. Good. Where's my throw? All right, okay. With that in mind, I think this one's done. All we need to do is to copy the decorator and do this. Okay, on to the next one. I'm not wasting any time, you know. I am not wasting any of my time here. So let's call it, so this is, okay, prconf pull request review state. It is in high performance mode. I don't blame my computer, to be honest. I don't think it's my computer being slow. It's like it's like one of the fastest computer can get. So it's probably just Visual Studio being Visual Studio, you know, like it's really silly that it is this slow today. I can't really pair with development tool being this slow. Oh yeah, wouldn't that be a good idea? Okay. All right. Same thing over here. All right, same sort of thing over here. Just gonna do it 2 more times and we're done. Okay. So that and this and this and this and this all come with me over to this side. We're gonna do a switch to find out exactly what you are. All right. All right, the last one. The last one, finally. All right. It is the last one. We're almost done. Here we go. Let's copy the name. Add a new converter. All right, so let's name the converter prconf and then this. And wait for VS Code to finish creating my file. It's gonna be fun to watch how slow it's gonna be. Oh, it's not actually that slow. It only take like 3 seconds. It's gonna be instant, right? It's gonna be instant in Visual Studio. We just know that. So it's like really annoying. Okay, you're gonna be using this 3. And it's gonna be JSON converter of the type. No, not that type. This type. All right, and the longest wait in our life is coming right up. Do you have it yet? Please. All right, here we go. I don't know why it's this slow. I just hope it's as fast as VS Code. You know, that's all I hope for. Just gonna do this because, you know, looking for it was taking a long time, so I'm gonna be really fast about everything. I'm gonna find everything myself and copy and paste everything myself, and that should be the last of it. Okay, and if this doesn't work, well, can't really do anything, but I hope it works. Let's try it. And we're gonna need to put a breakpoint down, so let's go into the service, go into the GitHub service, and put a breakpoint over here and one over here. See if we can hit the first one preferably, but it's okay if we hit the second one. If we hit the second one, we'll just see what's wrong with it and we'll fix it, because that's what we do. We fix things. And go into the quivering repo list, going to the pull requests and open the pull request. And there we go. We are hitting an exception. Why is that? Invalid startup of value. All right. We had this issue before, right? We had this issue before. I wonder what's wrong with it. Still timeline item JSON converter. Yeah, so something's wrong with the reflection. So normally when that is the case, normally it's I'm trying to get an abstract class to have an instance, so they don't know what I'm reflecting it to, right? So I think that's what's going on here. I just wish it tell me which class it is, so I know where to look. Yeah, I don't think it's telling me the type. Is abstract false? It's auto layout is true. What's ANSI class? Okay, it seems like it's having trouble reading the JSON string where it is seeing this, right? So let's see. In our value over here, I think what we can do is this. Let's do this first. Reflection type not supported. Okay. And we're not gonna do text wrap, so don't wrap it, right? And the position is 1663. Where is it? That's not that's not wrong. That's perfectly fine. This is 1662 and this is 1663. The whole thing is a committer, and in it we have name, email, date, user is null, which is fine. I mean, not really fine. I really want a committer, but yeah, this is crazy. What's happening here? Did that not give it a good enough value for the committer? So who owns the committer? Oh, okay. Commits, right? So let's go into commits. we're gonna find commit. All right, and the committer is right here, which is a get author DTO. Yeah, we have name, email, and date. Why couldn't you get it? Oh, I don't understand. Okay, you know what? It's time to do another experiment. So I suspect something is going on with the date, that it couldn't convert it to date time offset, which is kind of annoying, really. So let's do another experiment. So for this, we also want public daytime offset to be a day. All right, and when we're parsing it, we're gonna have this. Okay, we're gonna have date. Actually, you know, just lowercase date. And we're gonna have this inside, and we're gonna use date over here. Yeah, let's run it, see if it works. Does not work. All right. Build failed. What build failed? Does not contain. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't save it. Okay, and it actually worked. So that was not it. All right. So let's actually have. Let's call it user. No. Okay, so public string name. Okay. And we're gonna have public user. All right, and for user, we're just gonna give it null here. All right, so we're gonna do user name. It should give me nothing. So. And let's try if that, did I save it? Yep. So it's okay. Now it's okay. If now it's okay, then what's going on with the value here? I don't think anything is wrong with the value here. I mean, I can parse it perfectly fine. What is going on? Okay, is it because of IEnumerable? If it's because of converting IEnumerable is hard, I mean I could do something about that. Can we do this like users? We actually don't need to print it out. We just need to see if it throws any errors. And let's run it. And it also works. Okay. Kind of a terrified here. It's not really sure what's going on. Oh, do I have like a type issue? But if it's a type issue, it shouldn't say curly brace, right? I have a curly bracket issue, so it should be something that's at least related to curly bracket. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? So I'm gonna do something really stupid. Really stupid. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm gonna go into the converters. I'm gonna go into the timeline item converter. And for all of this, oh my god, there's a lot of them. For all of the, no, oh my god, I hate this. For all of this, I'm going to find out which one is throwing the error here. Alright. I don't know how long it's gonna take for Visual Studio to catch up for all of this typing, but this is what I came up with. Alright, I'm gonna see where it is by catching every single one of them. And you know, it's gonna take a while for for Visual Studio to react over here. So let's just give it a little time, or not. I'm sure the compiler and the analyzer works differently, right? So do I need to put a breakpoint anywhere? Let's just put a breakpoint on every single line. All right. Not the try, only the catches. So if you catch anything, right, let me know. Oh, I need to I need to break. That's why I was doing this. That's fine. That's fine. We'll modify a little later. Essentially, the line structure won't change. So I'll just put down all the breakpoints right now. Yay, we're at the end. Okay, so now let's go back up. And we're gonna need to do this. that should do it, right? No more red squiggles. Okay. This is a disaster, but let's do it. We got you. All right, so progress commit DTO. Let's see what you're made of. All right. Okay, so basically what we have here is a URL and a commit DTO. Okay. And I think what we're gonna need to do is to let's do this. So progress commit. Okay, so for this one, we don't have URL, right? For some reason, this is thinking you're gonna have a URL, but oh, actually, no. Where is this used? Because that's not the only place, right? Progress commit, yeah. So this is the one. And what it's looking for is a PR commit instead of just a commit. So what we should do in this case is basically this. And let's just stop the debugger for now. Okay. So here we want public commit DTO. We want to name it PR commit. All right, and for get, we're gonna get the commit, and for set, we're gonna set commit. And hopefully that just works. All right, so let's see if we also have this set up correctly. Yeah, this one has it. What is it called? PR comment commit, right? PR comment commit. Yeah, so that's correct. Now that we have that out of the way, I hope it just works. And in the spirit of hoping it works. I'm gonna put the breakpoints back here just to see if I can catch it. No, something's still wrong. Okay. All right. I mean, that's unexpected. Progress commit DTO. I don't think. Progress commit DTO. I don't think anything's wrong here. I mean, we have the URL. We have the commit and the PR commit. And ID as well. And for the commits, let's just make sure the field is also correct. Okay. So we have ID, OID, abbreviated OID. Additions is integer. Yep. We have author. And we have authored date, committed date, pushed date. We have message, committer, and repository. Oh, it doesn't have repository, but it's fine. I have it, you don't have it, it's fine. Is it really fine? It should be fine. So to the commit is just a null, right? I mean, I can delete it. Yeah, why don't we? Why don't we just delete it? And another thing that we can do is, can we redo? Control Y. Okay, there you go. And we should find our commit comment. Oh, okay, here we go. It's the first one. Progress commit. It's just the first one. Progress commit. Yeah. We have ID. Just go match it. Okay. We have ID. And we have URL. We'll have a PR commit. ID. OID, abbreviated OID, additions, author date, author by committer. Do we have that? Authored by committer. Yeah. Committed date, pushed date, and committer, which has name, email, date, and user. And we have a message. I don't think anything is wrong with this. gonna see if any of these are of the wrong format. I don't think they are, but you know, it's there are a lot of them. Alright, we are running out of time, but I'm just gonna keep going for a little bit longer. See if we can spot any inconsistency here. What I'm discovering is that most of these items are fine. So I really don't know. This is all perfectly valid JSON. I'm not too sure what's going on with it here. Okay. So far, nothing. Can we get a reader here? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We know this is throwing the exception here. So what we're gonna do is that really simple. We're just gonna actually no, we're just gonna do this. So JSON var string, no, not string, pr commit string is this whole thing, but only deserialized into a string. All right, so basically nothing. So I want to see it, so just do that. Oh, what could be happening here is that the option is not passed in. And for that, well, that would be on me, right? That would be totally on me. Yeah, I would totally imagine that that's the case here. Like, that would be so stupid. Anyways, let's take a look. Wait, what's still there? Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. All right. And yeah, it seems like we'll just do it from here. Just a few more. All right. Yeah, we're gonna add in the options as well. And there we go. Yeah, wouldn't it be so stupid if we forgot to add in the options for it to ignore the case, and it just did not ignore the case. So good one. Okay, seems like it's running. Oh, wait, what? No, I did not need to put this. Okay, still there. Got it. Still the same thing, huh? Do we have that symbol anywhere? No. I don't really get it. What? So it seems like this is the issue here. I don't really think that's an issue, but you know what? Let's see here. So let's go into, by the way, how it's literally the first one, right? So it just started parsing it and stopped at the first one. So I think what's happening here is a mystery, of course. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the service. We're actually going to go in deeper into the other service here. So not only do we ignore the cases, we should also see what we can do, other sort of configuration here. So I think another thing is trailing comma. Right? Although they don't have it. I mean, at least try. Ignore read-only views. Include the fields. Property name, case insensitivity. Right indented. Max depth. Buffer size. Do we have a JSON serializer dot validate? Nope. I think it is a valid JSON. Otherwise, it wouldn't have worked if we just, deleted all of the forward slashes from the double quotes. VS Code recognizes, and I don't know. I'm not sure if what's going on here exactly. Okay, let's see here what we're getting from the reader. And seriously, if we can get it after this, I'm gonna have to log off for the day because I have to start my work. So here goes for nothing. All right, and continue. Wait, what? can't I get the value of a token? Start object as a string. This is kind of familiar. Start object as a string. Okay, you know what? Let's go back at it. All right. No, sorry, not you. We're looking for, yep, this one. Okay, so Okay, at least we got something this time. So, string builder. Can we copy the value? Paste it. Okay, now, nope, that's not what we need. Damn. I don't need you to come up. All right, var. Alright, we'll just do this one last time, and then I'm gonna log off, because this is really going nowhere, and I'm seriously running out of time. And there we go. Let's copy the result. It is really long. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna copy the value. All right. It seems like the whole thing. Type name, progress commit ID, that URL is that. All right. Didn't seem like the JSON reader had any issue reading all of the tokens. So JSON is valid, but for some reason it is throwing. So we're gonna figure this out next time. Like I said, we're seriously running out of time, so we need to log off for right now. But I do appreciate the progress we made so far today, because with this little experiment we have figured out lots of things, right? So first of all, enum needs to be converted, which we wrote a lot of converters today, and we figured out null is okay, and enumerable it's also okay, and datetime offset is also okay. They can figure it out from the string, so everything else is fine. It's just right now the deserialization is not really working right, so we're gonna figure this out next time. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, also check out GitHub while at it. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.